controller, the state link is up.
Good evening and welcome to the SD Link Net. This net meets every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. The purpose of the net is for emergency preparedness, handling of traffic, making amateur-related announcements, and operational testing of the SD Link system. Please give your call sign even if you're just testing your ability to access the SD Link system. It's not okay to ka-chunk, and it's very rude and inconsiderate to monitoring stations. It's also illegal according to FCC rules. Temporary, individual cross-band repeat with the SD Link is highly discouraged, and any permanent linking is not permitted by the South Dakota Amateur Radio Council. Please feel free to rag chew, but please observe common courtesy to all and leave room for emergencies and braking stations. Your net control station tonight is KB0 WSB. My name is Steve, and I'm located in Sioux Falls. Break. The SD Link consists of 14 repeaters, of which use the 146.2 tone, except for the Salem UHF hub and the Sioux Falls UHF repeater, both of which use a 103.5 tone. The coverage is from Minnesota to Wyoming on Interstate 90 and from Iowa to north of Watertown on Interstate 29. On most Wednesday nights, the Black Hills repeaters at Rapid City and Bear Mountain will be a part of the system during this net, extending coverage into Nebraska and Wyoming. The SD Link is owned and operated by the South Dakota Amateur Radio Council. The SD Link system can be monitored on Broadcastify.com. Simply perform a local search or search for SDARC to find it. On most Wednesday night nets, the audio from the Sioux Falls UHF repeater is posted to YouTube and can be reviewed to monitor your station's performance or simply to hear how you and your rig sound on the link. Search for SD Link or SDARC to find the recordings. Break. To make sure your entire call sign is received when you check in, key up and then wait 2 full seconds before giving your call sign twice, once normally and once phonetically, as there is some delay across the whole state with this many link sites. If you're interested in becoming a net control on this net, contact me, KB0WSB. I'm the SD Link Net Manager. You can contact me via the SD Link email group at sdlink@groups.io or simply call on this net. The SD Link has a webpage at sdlink.org where you can find information on this South Dakota Link repeater system, lists of all the clubs in the state along with their websites, and more information. This repeater system does take a substantial amount of money and effort to maintain, which is done by relatively few dedicated individuals. Any contribution towards keeping the SD Link operational is much appreciated. You can do this directly by contacting the South Dakota Amateur Radio Council's treasurer, W0SD, or through PayPal. The PayPal link is available on the website's homepage. At this time, I'd like to call for any traffic announcements or bulletins for the net. Please call now. And the second call for any traffic announcements or bulletins for the net. Please call now. All right, we're going to do east to west tonight, so we're going to start up in Watertown. Anybody wishing to check into the SD Link system using the Watertown repeater, please call now. Watertown, anybody wishing to check into the net using the Watertown repeater, please call now. All right, we'll move on. Maybe we'll get someone from Watertown here later in that. We'll move on to Toronto. Anybody wishing to check into the SD Link net using the Toronto repeater, please call now.
KC0 Oscar Victor Charlie, KC0 OBC clear from Toronto.
Kilo Delta 0 Echo Mike Juliet Jack in Canby, Minnesota. No traffic.
Bravo 0, Quebec, Echo Foxtrot, KB 0, Julia, Dick and Brookings on the Toronto repeater. No traffic, we're clear. Kilo Charlie 0, Foxtrot Lima Kilo, KC0FLK, Harlan for Bruce, no traffic. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Mike Romeo Victor, KF0, RV, Paul Brookings.
Good deal. We got 5 on Toronto. We got KC0, Oscar Victor Charlie. Raleigh, thanks for checking in. KD0, EMJ, Jack, you are checked in as well. KB0, QEF, Dick, you're in the logs here. KC0, FLK, Harlan, we've got you logged in as well. And KF0, MRV, Paul, thank you for checking in. Any other check-ins using Toronto, please call now. Let's move on down to the Coleman repeater. Anybody wishing to check into the SD Link Net using the Coleman repeater, please call now.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Alpha India Tango, KF0 AIT, Todd and Brookings on Coleman.
All right, we picked up Todd, KF0 AIT. We've got you logged in. Any other check-ins using Coleman, please call now. That'll bring us to the Sioux Falls repeater. Anybody wishing to check into the SD Link Net using the Sioux Falls repeater, please call now.
KD0TE, Kilo Delta 0, Tango Echo, Stephen, Sioux Falls, clear.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Charlie Tango Lima, KF0 CTL. This is Rick in Sioux Falls.
KB0 ECO, Kilo Bravo 0, Echo Charlie Oscar, Chan in Central Sioux Falls.
Whiskey Victor 0 Kilo, WV0K, Phil, Sioux Falls.
Kilo Foxtrot 0 Mike Julia Uniform, KF0 MJU, John, Sioux Falls.
KF0 NCJ, Kilo Foxtrot 0, November Charlie Juliet, Robert, Sioux Falls.
Kilo Delta 0, Uniform, KD0 UU in Sioux Falls, Tim.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Mike Sierra Kilo, KF0 MSK, Mark in Sioux Falls.
Okay, I'll go ahead and break it there. Hopefully I'm not doubling with anybody right now, but we'll go ahead and read back who's checked in so far. I have KD0TE, Steve, you're checked in. KF0 CTL, Rick, you are checked in as well. KB0 ECO, Chan, you're in the logs here. WV0K, Phil, you are checked in as well. KF0 MJU, John, you're checked in. KF0 NCJ, Robert, you are also checked in. KD0 UUU, Tim, you're checked in, and KF0 MSK, Mark, we have you in the logs. Any other check-ins on Sioux Falls, please call now.
KE0 AWO, Kilo Echo 0, Alpha Whiskey October, Noah checking in, no traffic.
Kilo Delta 0, Quebec, Yankee Romeo, KD0, QIR, Dusty, Southeast Sioux Falls.
K0, Sierra Echo Juliet, K0, SEJ, Norm, and Hill, Minnesota.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Golf Foxtrot Sierra, KF0 GFS, Lynn in Southwest Sioux Falls.
Okay, we picked up 4 more. KE0AWO, Noah, we've got you in the logs. Thanks for checking in. KD0QIR, Dusty, you're in the logs as well. K0SEJ, Norm, all the way from Hills, thank you for checking in. And KF0GFS, Lynn, you're also in the books. Any other check-ins using the Sioux Falls repeater, please call now.
Alpha Delta 0, Delta November, AD0DN, Scott, Sioux Falls.
All right, Scott, you doubled with somebody, but I got you here, AD0DN. The other station that doubled just now, please come back with your call sign.
Kilo 0 Lima Tango November K0LTN Colton, Eastern Sioux Falls, no traffic. Sorry about that double.
K0LTN, no worries, Colton. We've got you in the logs here. Any other check-ins on Sioux Falls, please call now.
KF0PEK Kilo Foxtrot 0 Papa Echo Kilo Cal in Southeast Sioux Falls.
Kilo Golf 6 India X-Ray Whiskey Curtis in Western Sioux Falls.
All right, we got Cal, KF0PEK, thank you for checking in. KG6IXW, Curtis, thank you for checking in as well. Last call for check-ins on the Sioux Falls repeater. Please call now. Let's move down to the Turkey Ridge repeater. Anybody wishing to check into the SD Link Net using Turkey Ridge, please call KB0WSV now.
0 Kilo Alpha Lima, W0 KAL, Bill and Tyndall Mobile.
Emergency call system is down statewide. Anybody who has an emergency will need to call their local dispatch direct line.
The last operator who had the announcement, please come back with your call sign and the announcement one more time, please.
2 BDC, that's Whiskey 2, Bravo Delta Charlie. The state 911 emergency system is down. Anyone who has an emergency will need to call their local dispatch office by direct line.
Whiskey 2, Bravo Delta Charlie, thank you for the traffic. Again, it sounds like the statewide 911 dispatch is not operating. If you do have an emergency, please call local authorities to report your emergency and get help. Again, 911 dispatch is down across the state. Please use your local authorities. Call them on their local numbers to get assistance if needed. Thank you, W2BDC, for that announcement. We'll go ahead and resume regular traffic. Any other check-ins on Turkey Ridge, please call now.
KE0IDM, Jim at Yankton.
KF0DLU, Andy in Crofton.
Echo 0, Hotel Kilo, K0HGK, Spence, twixt Beersford and Canton.
Okay, we picked up 3, KE0IDM, Jim, we've got you in the logs here. KF0DLU, Andy, you're also in the log here, and KE0HGK, Spence, you're all checked in as well. Any other check-ins on Turkey Ridge, please call now.
0 Kilo Alpha Lima, W0 KAL, Bill and Tyndall Mobile.
W0KAL, Bill, we've got you checked in. Thanks for checking in. Any other check-ins on Turkey Ridge? All right, we'll move up north a little bit to the Salem repeater. Anybody wishing to check into the SD Link Net using Salem, please call now.
Whiskey 0 Sierra Delta, United Salem, clear.
Kilo Foxtrot 0 Lima Zulu Oscar, KF0LZO, Dan and Trip.
Whiskey 0 Sierra Delta, Ed, thank you for checking in. And KF0LZO, Dan, you're also checked in. Any other check-ins on Salem, please call now. All right, we'll move over to the Crandall Hill repeater. Anybody wishing to check into the SD Link Net using Crandall Hill, please call now.
KE0 BTV, Kilo Echo 0, Bravo Tango Victor, Larry in Aberdeen.
November 9, Tango Delta Echo, N9TDE, Marvin, Aberdeen.
Okay, I copied Kilo Echo 0, Bravo Tango Victor. Larry, you are checked in. And N9TDE, Marvin, you are checked in as well. Any other check-ins using Crandall Hill, please call now. This is KB0WSB calling the SD Link Wednesday Night Net. We're going to move to Wessington Springs. Anybody wishing to check into the net using the Wessington Springs repeater, please call now.
Kilo Bravo 0, Uniform Zulu Juliet, Kevin in Mitchell.
Kilo Delta 0, Yankee November Oscar, KD0YNO, Harp, west of Harrison.
Net Control, this is Kilo, Charlie 0, November. Is it?
Okay, the last caller, I copied a Kilo Charlie 0 November, but that was about it. Previous to that, I did copy KB0UZJ, Kevin, and I also logged in KD0YNO. The KC0 November call, please come back one more time.
Net Control, this was Kilo, Charlie 0, Whiskey, November Golf. I was mobile south of Miller, no traffic.
All right, we got you that time, Doug. KC0WNG, you are in the books. Thank you for coming back there. Any other check-ins using Wessington Springs, please call now. Okay, let's hop over to the Reliance repeater. Anybody wishing to check into the SD Link Net using the Reliance repeater, please call now.
November 0, November Papa Oscar, Greg near Pier on the Reliance repeater with no traffic. 10-0 NPO.
And 0 NPO, Greg, we've got you in the logs here. Any other check-ins using Reliance, please call now. We'll move to the Pier repeater. Anybody wishing to check into the SD Link Net using the Pier repeater, please call now.
Delta 0 Sierra, Jim in Pier, and I have a short announcement when you have time.
KD0S, Jim, go ahead with your traffic.
KD0S, I'm just jumped in here kind of late, so it may have already been mentioned, but just wanted to make sure everybody knew that the 911 system is down across the state tonight.
KD0S, Roger, we did get that earlier, but it can't be repeated enough. We'll repeat it again a couple of times here before we're done with the net, but thank you for sharing that. Any other check-ins using Pier, please call now. Okay, nothing more heard from Pier. Let's move over to the Murdo repeater. Anybody wishing to check in using Murdo, please call now.
This is Alpha 0 Lima Yankee, Tam Pier on the Myrtle machine, no traffic, AA0LY.
AA0LY, Tam, we have you logged in. Thank you so much. Any other check-ins using Murdo, please call now. That'll bring us over to the Phillip repeater. Anybody wishing to check into the SD Link Net using Phillip, please call KB0WSB now.
Kilo Echo 0, Quebec India Bravo, Mike in Piedmont on the Phillip machine, KE0QIB.
KE0QIB, you are in the logs, Mike. Any other check-ins using Phillip, please call now. Okay, we'll head west a little more, and we're going to take check-ins on the Rapid City UHF repeater. Anybody wishing to check into the net using Rapid City UHF, please call now.
KC0JGE, Kilo Charlie 0, Juliet Golf Echo, in Rapid City on the Rapid City UHF.
Okay, KC0JGE, Andy, we have you on the logs. Thanks for checking in. Any other check-ins using the Rapid City UHF, please call now.
This is KB0BUT, Kilo Bravo 0 Bravo Uniform Tango, Rapid City UHF.
KB0BUT, Jim, we've got you in the logs here. Thanks for checking in. Last call for check-ins on Rapid City UHF. Please call now. Okay, that'll take us to the Rapid City VHF machine. Anybody wishing to check into the net using Rapid City VHF, please call now.
Delta 0 Alpha Yankee November KD0 AYN Delbert Rapid City on VHF.
KD0AYN, Delbert, thanks for checking in. Any other check-ins on Rapid City VHF, please call now.
KE0OUH, Kilo Echo 0, Oscar Uniform Hotel, Joan on Rapid City VHF.
In Somerset, 94 Rapid City. KE0QIE, Kilo Echo 0, Quebec, India Echo, Bruce, 94.
Okay, I'll go ahead and break in there for a moment. Of course, at the beginning there, we had KD0AYN, Delbert, thank you for checking in. KE0OUH, Joan, we've got you in the logs here. WV9M, Martin, we've got you checked in as well from Somerset. And KE0QIE, Bruce, you're in the logs as well. Any other check-ins using Rapid City VHF, please call now.
Kilo Echo 0, Oscar Uniform India, KE0OUI Bill, Rapid City 94 VHF.
KE0OUI, Bill, you are in the logs. Thanks for checking in. Last call for Rapid City VHF check-ins. Please call now. All right, we'll move over to the Terry Peak repeater. Anybody wishing to check into the SD Link Net using Terry Peak, please call now.
9JQU, just a while ago I talked to Zip North, K0ZNZ. He'll be home on Sunday evening, I believe. KC0WC.
Okay, we got kind of a half of a double there. I believe I picked up K9JQU. Correct me if I'm wrong on that first one there. And then KC0WC, Jerry checked in and mentioned K0ZNZ, so I will go ahead and log him too. Any other check-ins on Terry Peak, please call now.
Correction, it's Kilo Bravo 9, Juliet, Quebec Uniform, KB9, JQU. But you got the hard part right. Thanks.
All right, QSL on that Kilo Bravo 9, Juliet, Quebec Uniform. We got you in the logs. Thank you for checking in. Any other check-ins using Terry Peak, please call now. All right, after a brief ID there, KB0 WSV calling the SD Link Net. We're going to take check-ins on Bear Mountain. Anybody wishing to check into the net using the Bear Mountain repeater, please call now.
That's Whiskey 2, Bravo Delta Charlie on Bear Mountain.
All right, Whiskey 2, Bravo Delta Charlie, we've got you checked in. Any other check-ins using Bear Mountain, please call now. Okay, at this time I'd like to call for any late East River check-ins. Late East River check-ins, please call now.
Kilo Echo 0, Whiskey Papa Charlie, KE0WPC, Aiden near Toronto on Coleman.
KB0 Zulu Mike Lima, W0 ZML, Adam in Sioux Falls.
Kilo Delta 2, Uniform Hotel Papa, KD2, UHP, Jim over in T on the Sioux Falls machine, QRU. Thank you for the net.
All right, we picked up 3, KE0 WPC. Aiden, thanks for checking in. And Adam, W0 ZML, you are in the logs as well. And KD2 UHP, Jim, I have you in the logs here. Any other late East River check-ins, please call now.
Kilo Echo 0, Hotel Mike Sierra, Chad in Watertown. Kilo Echo 0, Hotel Mike Sierra, clear.
All right, good deal. We got Watertown. Thank you, Chad. KE0 HMS, you have tested Watertown for us. Thank you very much. Any other late East River check-ins? All right, any late West River check-ins? Late West River check-ins, please call now.
0, Golf, Oscar, Alpha. Here's the letter with checking in. Kilo Echo 0, Golf, Oscar, Alpha. Here's the letter with mobile.
All right, we heard KE0, Golf, Oscar, Alpha, KE0, GOA. We got you checking in mobile from near New Underwood. Thank you. Any other late West River check-ins? All right, final call anywhere within the sound of my voice. If you'd like to check into the SD Link Net, here's your chance. Late check-ins, please call now. All right, final call for late check-ins to the SD Link Net. Please call now. All right, I am going to call it for the night. I have one more piece of traffic. Again, the 911 dispatch system for the state of South Dakota is currently not working. 911 is currently down. If you do have an emergency, please call your local authorities for assistance. Go ahead and look up your local dial numbers now. Everyone's going to be different. Again, 911 dispatch is down for the state. I received a message on my phone just a couple of minutes ago, and then several people have mentioned it again. So please take any measures you need to take to jot those numbers down if you need them, and be careful, and remember, call your local authorities. So that is a very important piece of traffic tonight. So this is KB0 WSV. We had 55 check-ins tonight. Pretty darn good. Thank you, everybody. We'll meet again next week at this same time. Again, this is Kilo Bravo 0, Whiskey Sierra Victor, now returning the repeaters back to normal amateur use, 73s, and good night. KB0 WSV is clear.